Hi guys and welcome to the channel. This video is a third part in the series on how to get into medicine in Australia. If you missed the other two, then you can find them here and here. I recommend you click on them because they're awesome, because I made them. But if you don't want to, if you want to continue on and watch step 3, it's great. Welcome to From Ed to Med. Alright, step 3. You've got your results, then you need to apply for your course. Now, I should have mentioned before that the GAMSAT is actually set twice per year. If you are in the Australian GAMSAT sitting, which is in March, you'll get your results around about beginning of May-ish. If you are sitting the UK GAMSAT, which is held in September, then you're probably going to get your results around end of October, start of November, mid-November, but that'll be too late to apply for your course in the next year. But again, GAMSAT scores are used for the next 2 years after that. So, you've got your results, you're applying for your course. Now, there's different universities offer different courses all around Australia. Now, first of all, for the undergrad universities at the current time, which is 2018, undergrad universities that offer medicine are University of Adelaide, Curtin University, Flinders, Monash, University of New England in Newcastle, University of New South Wales, UQ, University of Tasmania, University of Western Australia, and University of Western Sydney. For postgrad, it's a bit more complex. There is an organisation called the GEMSAS Consortium. Basically, the universities got together and said, let's have everyone apply to one location and then distribute those candidates out ourselves. So the GEMSAS universities, you only have to do one application to GEMSAS 4, and you nominate which 6 preference universities you'd like of those GEMSAS universities. So it makes it a lot more convenient than that. The GEMSAS Consortium universities are Australian National University in Canberra, Deakin, Griffith University in Queensland, University of Melbourne, Notre Dame Fremantle and Notre Dame Sydney, so University of Western Australia, University of Queensland and University of Wollongong. So if any of those interest you, you need to apply through the GEMSAS Consortium. The others, which there are other universities in Australia which offer postgraduate medicine that are not related to the GEMSAS Consortium. They pulled out and they said they'd rather do their own interviews, their own applications themselves. So you can apply only once to the GEMSAS Consortium and have 6 preferences. For those other universities, you have to apply individually, and they have fees associated with that. But again, it gives you, I guess, an extra chance to get in. Now, those other universities are University of Sydney, Flinders, Monash, and newly last year is Macquarie University. Each university offers different types of places, and these are kind of common throughout Australia. So you have 3 main types of places they offer. One is Commonwealth Supported Place, which is CSP, a Bonded Medical Place, a BMP, a full fee paying place, FFP, both for international and domestic. So these 3 types of places all have different kind of, I guess, costs and different likelihoods of getting in. The Commonwealth Supported Place accounts for around about half of all med students postgrad in Australia. Now, if you're in a Commonwealth Supported Place, basically that means the government will subsidise part of the cost of your course overall, and you'll be able to pay the rest, obviously, but through the HELP program, hopefully, or the HEX program. So that's a student loan program here in Australia. So the Commonwealth Supported Place means that a degree that would probably cost maybe $200,000, $300,000 in total is going to cost you as a student maybe around $60,000 at the end, which is a loan you'll have to pay back while you're working. The Bonded Medical Place is a scheme where you have to pay back part of your time. So the government will provide you with a place at a similar cost to the Commonwealth Supported Place, but you have to promise to do at least 1 year of service in an area that's considered rural. There's a whole list of those areas online, you can find those yourselves, but basically you have to promise after you've graduated and after you've done your internship years that you will do at least 1 year of service in an area that's rural for Bonded Medical. Now, the full fee paying means basically what it says on the tin. It's full fee paying. You pay the entire cost. It's not subsidised by the government, and there's no return of service period like a bonded medical. So for universities such as Monash and Macquarie, Notre Dame, they all offer full fee paying places, and you could be paying anywhere from $150,000 to $300,000 for your course. I know it's a lot more expensive for international students than domestic students, and so please be aware of that as you apply. There's one thing you should also know about University of Wollongong and University of Notre Dame Fremantle in Sydney. When you're applying for them, they're what's called portfolio universities. So a portfolio university is a university which doesn't only consider your GAMSAT score or your GPA. In fact, they consider GAMSAT and GPA, but they also consider your portfolio. Now, portfolio is basically a record of all the things that you've done, what makes you awesome. So things to include in the portfolios could be things like jobs where you've shown leadership skills. You could include if you played in a band or anything like that you've done that. You could include everything you've worked, if you work for charity, if you've been in a rural area. It's basically a whole long list of all your achievements in life to make you more competitive, basically. The scoring system is a bit vague, but in general, the more activities and the more length of time that you've done those activities for, the more points you'll get for that. And in those universities, that counts towards your overall chances of getting in. If you want more information on that, again, consult the GEMSAS guide and go on Paging Doctor, and you can ask people there for more information and for examples of things you might like to put in. Now, it's also really important to consider what university is going to give you the best chance to get in, or what university is best for you. A lot of ways you can do that. You can have a look at the university websites, location might be really important to you. What was really important to me, as well as those things, though, was having a university that recognised the skills and the experience I'd had. Now, I was 10 years out of my undergraduate course, and for that the GPA wasn't stellar. I had a 5.94 GPA, which is not bad, but again, compared to 6.3 and higher you really need to get for medicine, it wasn't really good enough. Now, I had to look for a university that considered the fact that I'd completed a master's degree in education. Because it was a master's degree in education by research, Griffith University, for example, awarded me a GPA of 7 for 2 years worth of that degree, and that bumped my GPA up to 6.63, which was good enough to get me an interview combined with my GAMSAT score into Griffith, which is really good. Some universities take into consideration postgraduate degrees, others don't. Some universities only look at your GAMSAT score, like UQ, whereas others might combine the GAMSAT and the GPA equally. And again, there might be other universities that have a combination score of your GAMSAT and your GPA worth 50%, and then have the interview worth 50%. So it's really important to read the GEMSAS guide and have a look at what each university actually asks for, and that way you can really target which university you want to apply for, which one's best for you. Now, the closing date for applications is the 31st of May, at least it was last year. So you need to get all your stuff together, decide your universities, talk to GEMSAS, sign up for that, and have that all done by the 31st of May. And then you wait. Guys, I hope you enjoyed step 3 in how to get results and apply for your courses, and it helped you out at all. Give it a like, give it a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in step 4, which is going to be the interview process, and step 5, what to do next, then please click on this link above. You'll find it right here. I think you'll enjoy it. If not, guys, thanks for watching anyway. We'll see you on the next episode of From Ed to Med. Thanks.